I could have thought we would ever be excited to see Raina and Annie about to transform. God, man. Wow. Okay, so at long last they finally had their talk of everything that had gone throughout the past pain that was just burdening them, because there's no way that they work together having all that burden in their heart. So it was good that they let that all out, and well, it was really long overdue and just crazy lovely to see. We need more of that in our world, just talk things out. I mean, that can really help, you know, a whole lot with certain issues. Anyway, that went well, but in the meantime, Floch has gone and taken over the port and is holding the Azuma Pito hostage. Well, that's where we left off in the last episode. Let's see how things goes on from here. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Alright, so without further ado, let's just dive right into this episode, which is Attack on Titan, season 4, episode 26. Let's go. Onegaishimasu. Someone looking out for them. Wow, man, they are so much fully geared up, man. So fast. Man, if only Jin didn't just save Floch there. I wonder what would have happened. Well, they need it too, though.
おそらくはエレンを止めようとする私たちの存在に確信が持てないんだろう。船を壊すのは簡単だけど、世界が滅べば失われた技術の
Exactly, so it will even do them much damage.
無人の大陸が欲しいのなら飛行艇はなおさら欲しいはず。港を占拠した一番の目的も船や技術者を持つアズマ人を抑えることだったのかもしれない。だけどそんな彼らもここに私たちが
Everything goes. Oh,
即座に飛行艇を粉々にするだろう。
I'm telling you.
9つの巨人の力があっても
Man, so we're doing this again. Man, now they just twist things in this show. Would have thought now we'll have to kill each other here in order to advance. It's coming, rolling. TRAITOR. Man, here we go again. Levi. No, in the meantime, I just see Levi, I just feel a type of way. Okay, yeah, that too is an issue, but them having to kill their own comrades again.
アズマ人に死なれたら困るの、兄ちゃん。飛行艇の操縦だけなら俺だけでもなんとかなるだろう。だが、アズマ人の整備士がいなければ飛行艇は羽のないボートのままだ。現在飛行艇は海で曳航しやすいように羽が折りたたまれている。本来の計画なら格納庫に入れて整備点検、飛行訓練の後にようやく運用に至る手はずだった。
So they have to service it first before going, while holding these heavy geared up soldiers. Quite the conundrum there.
アズマ人を守りつつ飛行艇を整備する時間も稼がなくちゃならない。その上、邪魔をしてくるイエーガー派からは死傷者を出したくない。
So impossible. Well, the options have always been like crazy green, man.
じゃあどうするの？教えてくれる？どうやって襲いかかる敵から死者を出さずに飛行艇とアズマ人を無傷で守りつつ整備にかかる時間を稼ぐのか教えてよ、アルミン。私を追い詰めた時みたいに。
Why still bringing that up now? She's still salty.
そんな作戦はない。一瞬で肩がつくか。しくじって飛行艇を失う。
That's just it.
待てよ。俺たちは人を助けるためにここにいるんだぞ。
And yet they have to kill more people.
まずやることが島の連
I'm
中の
telling you, some of their friends are that.
どうしてこうなんだよ。
Always a very terrible ordeal they have to face time and time again.
こんなこと付き合う義理なんかない。こんな選択を突きつけられることも。あんたたちならあの日 壁を壊すことを選ばなかった私たちと違って。
やっぱり俺は。
It's in the island told Raina.
そういうことか。
Just ringing the bell now.
お前たち4人も戦わなくていい。イエーガー派に見つかれば嫌がおうでも選択を迫られるだろう。ただし、何も手出しするな。
ただ殺し合いを見てろってことかよ。
かといって巨人が暴れてどうにかなる問題か。
私は観客になる気ないよ。イエーガー派ならもう4人殺したことだしね。
Hi, man.
何より
Gosh.
人類にはもう時間が残されていない。来て大量の蒸気を上げながら進む巨
So
人が見え
fast. Like, they did all that
その
overnight.
速度から推測するに、すでにマーレ大陸には上陸している。
Wow, man, look at that steam
マ
now.
ーレ北東の都
Jeez.
市は壊滅しているだろう。こんなに早く海を渡れるとは思わなかった。
As in,
すでにどれだ
they
けの
just
人々が
swarmed across with the Titans. Ooh. Yikes.
イエーガーの行き先を言え。
If she wanted to, she would have told you since. Ah! Gosh, man, the sound of this rod.
腕の関節を増やし続ける。
Wow. Oh, God.
怖がらなくていい。殺しはしない。
Man.
この嘆きを見届けるまで死にたくない。
And she got a twisted way of thinking. Gosh, she's so crazy.
の行き先を言うかもしれない。飛行艇の確保が先だ。
今、拷問をしている時間はないだろう。
Woohoo. While you guys are arguing, Gabby is like, I've had all this time going in. No time.
昨夜の私の態度を詫びたい。間違っていた。
Well, that is so nice to hear.
語ったことだ。
Gosh, I'm telling
ま
you.
だ自らを正当化しようと醜くもあがいた。卑劣なマーレそのものである自分自身を直視
As
する。
vile as Marley indeed. Well, we couldn't have said that any better.
同じ民族という理由で過去の罪を着せられるこ
Good.
とは
I'm
間違
glad
いない。
that they are just saying all this here. It's really just wholesome to see after everything.
ライナー、お前たちも世界の憎しみを一身に背負う言われはない。この血に濡れた愚かな歴史を忘れることなく後世に伝える責任は
Exactly.
愚かな行いから目をそらし続ける限り地獄は終わらない。だから
Ah.
頼む。我々の愚かな行いに今だけ目をつぶってくれ。
One last ride, I see.
断ります。
If we're gonna do this, we'll do it together.
手も汚さず正しくあろうとするなんて。
We'll fight together. Well, there you have it.
見てくださいよ、あの蒸気を。今日ほど
And back to the radical Floch.
ないでしょう。ヒーズル国ももちろん例外じゃありません。の痕跡は跡形もなく消え去り、まっさらな土地に生まれ
Man,
変
when
わ
I
る。
just think about it, man, it really just sounds insane. Gosh, everyone else just wiped out.
あなた方はただ
The way he
こ
puts
の島
it.
に貢献してくれればいいのです。幸いにして。
And after which you people will kill
ヒーズ
yourselves.
ルの優秀な技術者がここにいるわけですし、ね。これ以上部
And
下を減らした
Floch,
くなか
Floch,
ったら
Floch, Floch.
ちゃんと言うことを聞かせてください。
大変ご機嫌のところ申し上げにくいのですが、一体何が変わったとお喜びなのでしょうか。でパラディ島は安泰だとお考えの
I'm telling you, with the things he's doing, he'll just
気の毒に
speed up a rebellion and a civil war.
ただ世間が狭くなるだけの
And
こ
the
と
people
で
will
す。
be back at each other's
何も
throats.
変わらず同様の殺し合いを繰り返すことでしょう。
That's the reality.
ご忠告痛み入ります。確かにそのような気がしてきました。身の程をわきまえることでしょう。ヒーズルの技術など必要ない。飛行艇も航海術も我々の身の丈には合わない代物だと欲を立てば万の種は詰める。いいですか？
Kai.
大事なのは身の程をわきまえることです。わかりましたか？
Oh. Man, it was just this close, about to blow her brains out.
アルミ今までどこにいた何を騒いでいる
車力の巨人を追ってたんだよ奴ら鎧と一緒だ海を泳いで逃げた早くしないと逃げられる今すぐ飛行艇が
Yeah, but the voice acting is really very well done here. As in there, I mean, Arvin just sounds so believable.
何を言っている
君こそ何をやってるんだ酔ってなかったのか南に逃げるに決まっているだろちゃんとおにゃこぽ
But you know, if they had just killed Floch there, if Jin had allowed him to be eaten by the cat titan, I think these people would have believed all this. Like, if they still came back to do this, I feel without Floch, you know, they would have believed that and it would have been easier for them to go without killing anyone.
サメル何をやってるんだありゃ爆弾か
Wow.
今すぐあれを取るんだ
海に逃げたマーレの残党をその飛行艇で追うんだよ落ち着けよ二人とも実はパイたちがマーレとグルになってこの飛行艇を使って地ならしを止めようとしてるんじゃないかって疑いが
Supposedly.
そんなことやるわけねえだろ
Just but the expression on their face just couldn't hide how tense they were. Like, both sides though.
俺たちせっかく助かるのに
Ah,
お前らが
after we finally saved, right? Kai.
当たり前だろよかったお前らが裏切ってたらどうしていいかわかんねえし
から早く爆弾を取ってくれよ
Wow. Kai, man, you can look on their face
お前
now.
らなら敵国だろうと天の虐殺を止めるんじゃねえかってそんな気もしたんだ
Wow. Okay, there you go.
どうした起爆装置を
As in, they should have just tried to relax a bit, but God, the situation just couldn't get them to be less tense.
完成した飛行艇にどうにかしてみんなを乗せてここを去る
God, an Attack on Titan just knows how to raise up the intensity with the background song and everything going on. Ah!
何かおかしいと思いませんか
Kai. Floch.
南へ逃げると分かっている敵を追うなら機関車を使った方が早い
This guy's thinking too much.
みんなを休ませながら移動す
He's
る
thinking deep too much.
確証は持てないでもやっぱり不安の種は積んでおくべきか
It has become his guiding principle now. Wow. Jeez, man. Ooh. Mission failed.
失敗した
フロック
Wow. Gosh.
くそ殺せただで死んでなるものか
Let's go! Come on! Man, Mikasa kicks ass always. Jeez. Kai.
ミカサアルミコリーエルディアを裏切った殺せ
We are scattered. God, everything has just fallen apart. Ah,
窓から内
man.
装打ち込まれる地下まで走って
Jeez, man.
始まってしまったこうなったらもうイエーガーハウス殲滅するまでやるしか
Now we got to kill our comrades again. Another season 3 happening. Wow.
で攻撃はしのぐ生きたければ
Man, I love the soundtrack so much. Kai just hyping things up, man. Oh, the heightens. I wanted to say hype and heighten at the same time.
なんだやめるんだ
Hi.
動くな
Gosh, man. And they shot him right in the mouth to prevent him from talking because they know that Armin can talk his way out of things. That's why they shot him in the mouth.
だ早く飛行艇を爆破しろ
Gosh, Samuel and Daz. Hi. And to think it's people that we have saved back in the day.
裏切ったんだろコニー 一緒に土地を増やして肉を食おうってなのによ。じゃあ畜生。
Man, being faced with this situation is just bone crushing, bro.
ママでは袋のネズミです。時間をかけて殺されます。
これでいい。なんでなら奴らは存分に暴れることができる。
使い逃げたぞ。もっと枕を持ってこい。
Ah! Man, but the animation looks really good here, though. Ah! Wow, man, here we go. Like, I could have thought we'd ever be excited to see Raina and Annie about to transform. God, man. Wow. Just see now, they have made us to get hyped over these people's transformation, like Raina and Annie. Who would have thought? Like, who would have thought?
人から暴力を奪うことはできないよね、兵長。
And now we are rooting for them so that we can get past this. Look at this view now. You know, it looks like is it this olden days robot anime? The first five? What do they call them again? No, grandizer also. The way it came out her legs first, then now twisted it upwards. Kai! Oh, man, the brutality. But there's really nothing to cheer about with these scenes, though. I mean, even if you're hyped, the whole situation just makes it even more saddening. Kai. Kai, man. God. And he couldn't talk. He wanted to say something, but he just couldn't speak. But well, it was already too late, though. Ah. Gosh, man, soundtrack. These scenes. And he couldn't shoot. Not after everything. Chai. Man.
誰かが自分の手を血で染めないと。
Wow, man. The situation just messed up. Just so freaking messed up. Gosh, man. It's really just saddening being forced into this situation, man. I keep thinking, if I was here, what would I do? What would you do? Like, if you were faced with this situation, what would be your choice? What would you make? Well, but just if only Jane didn't say Floch, I'm sure this would have had at least a 90% chance of succeeding. Their plan was actually a bit manageably okay. It was just the most they could come up with in this situation. But when Floch and his ability to just think deep when he shouldn't be thinking deep. And just him being guided by nipping things in the bud, though. Seeing the situation between Samuel, Daz, Connie, and Armin is really very sad. Although there are certain scenes there that are a bit hyped, but I just can't be properly hyped just because of the atmosphere and everything going on. The situation, the scenario, everything just being plunged into this to kill your own friends, like. It's just really unfair, it's really saddening, but what would they do? What would they do, man? It's the choice they have chosen to save the world from Eren, so now they have to kill their own fellow comrades in order to get through. God, I mean, never would have thought that I would be so hyped up to see Raina and Armin. I mean, and Annie transform. Gosh, but God, the animation, the sequence, everything was just spot on. Like, God, the writing, see how they have twisted all our love for these characters, just keep twisting it, twisting it, twisting it. Now, look at us. Look at us. I mean, you must be honest with yourself that you were hyped up to see Annie and the Rhino transform. They're all together. And gosh, they just made it look like they are forming some form of Voltron also. I mean, it just reminded me of Grandizer way back. God, it's been so many years, but seeing that again, the camera angle and it just twisting. Wow. God, it's really sad, Joe. Connie being pushed to kill Samuel and Daz so that, you know, they can go through, they can save the boats, you know, and whatnot, and achieve their own objective. But God, I mean, how do you guys feel about this episode and this situation? Like, I don't know. It's indescribable. It's just painful. It was like action-packed though, but still, and some hype moments. But man, the situation is just so bleak, so saddening. Anyway, I'll leave that. Just tell me what you thought of the episodes down in the comments. Alright, so I'll call this. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe button. Let me dash forward to the next episode. Alright, so yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers. Gosh, I'm just so sad, man. This episode just always makes me sad. Alright, bye.